These guys are going to get rolling out here for 20 minutes of qualifying. They've got a 45-minute feature event, and we are expecting a fantastic IndyCar race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got your starting lineup for tonight's Flux Motorsport 2021 Season 1 IndyCar Championship Round 6 at Watkins Glen. Starting on the pole, and I believe his first pole of the season, may need to be corrected on that, will be Mick Toasty in the number 21 preferred car. Starting second is your points leader in the 61 PureTech Chevy. That is OGR Cat Guy. Starting third will be O'Brien, 79. He is in, I'll have to catch his number a little later, a little nearsighted. Starting fourth will be very fast, the Willow Springs winner, Dale the Whale, in the 83 Chevy. Starting fifth with a great qualifying run. Let's hope he can stay up there. He has had some lethal luck this season. But CMCF1 is once again in the 21 car. We need to get him in the right car. He is sharing a car here with McToasty and will be starting fifth. Starting sixth will be Harry W98 from over in the UK. He is in the Target number 9 car. Starting seventh in his debut, an excellent debut qualifying run from Smack Davis. We'll be looking out for him in the Hydroxy-Cut Honda. Starting eighth, the veteran One Shoe in the number 6 Chevy. Will be on the outside of row 4. Mark C comes over from, I believe, Australia. He's also in the 83 car. We're going to have to start checking our liveries here on these guys, especially the latecomers. He is coming in ninth. Starting in 10th will be Muttley in the 22 Menards car. Starting 11th, Jiggly Jello in the number 20 Ed Carpenter Honda. Starting 12th will be My Name is Jeff. He is in the, I believe, the number 15 Steak and Shake RLL car. 13th will be Green Gaiman from north of the border in the number 5 Honda, and 14th, shotgun on the grid in the 28 DHL Honda, will be Survivor. All right, folks, we are just about set to go here at Watkins Glen, New York, round 6 of the championship. Remind these guys to reload their setups, get their pit strategies lined up. That shot towards turn 1 is going to be crucial. The first time they come up through the S's. We'll talk a little bit about that as well during the race. And of course, I need to be reminded tonight to start the broadcast and talk about Tommy Kendall and McDuffie Corner coming out of the loop and how the bus stop came to be. But here we go, coming down. McToasty leading us down. He's got O'Brien on the outside of him. I'm not seeing O'Brien. And we are green. Green flag is out. McToasty appears to get the whole shot, gets through relatively unscathed first. Let's get some on board on the chase cam, as these guys will be busting through this field. Looking at My Name is Jeff, looking to move up. He is directly behind CMC in 6th. There's O'Brien. As they come through the bus stop, looks like CMC's having a little trouble. He catches it. We got a number of cars that have already had trouble in turn 1. Green Gaiman, Survivor, Jiggly Jello, Mark, and it looks like One Shoe has already banged that car up. He's missing wing parts. He definitely got caught up in some kind of problem there. And Jiggly Jello, all 3 of those guys are going to be into the pits. Survivor's already in the pits, but let's get back to the battle up front. Cat Guy, not surprisingly, has pulled out in front. He's got O'Brien right behind him. Your pole sitter, McToasty, has fallen back to 3rd. My Name is Jeff, through all the trouble, has shot all the way up to 4th place, as CMC, Dale have all lost ground. So obviously some kind of problem there in turn 1. 4 cars making the pits here at the beginning of the race, as O'Brien makes a move on the inside. Let's get into the cockpit here with McToasty. Our pole sitter falls back to 3rd. He's coming up on O'Brien and Cat Guy. And I want to point something out for those of you who watched the GTE championship race here last night. We made a call before the race that there's going to be a few guys up front that are fast and a few guys in the mid pack who have a better long setup, who are going to slowly catch up. And right there, I believe we just see Cat Guy lose it. Cat Guy has lost it. He has taken damage. Did McToasty get through it okay? And that is the first wheel put wrong this season, really, for Cat Guy. He has 3 wins so far this season and a sizable lead in the points. But this could blow things right back. He lost it coming through the loop. And that is going to be a certain stop for repairs for our points leader. So we have a number of cars that are taking their lumps. And that has allowed O'Brien to shoot out up front into a 2.5 second lead on McToasty, who as of now does not appear to have any damage on his Chevrolet Dallara. Meanwhile, my name is Jeff and my name is Jeff and Muttley in the closest battle on the track, battling for 3rd place. I believe that is a lap down car that is behind them. That might be Dale the Whale. Yeah, that is Dale the Whale. So let's get on the chase cam here with Dale as he's staying back, being smart here, running in 7th a lap down. Still in the race, as you don't know what's going to happen up front. He could definitely find a way to move up, as he is just off the lead lap by about 10-15 seconds. O'Brien out front in that number 8 Ganassi car, Gallagher sponsorship, in the Dallara Chevy. Currently nursing an 8-second lead. He's been consistently running in the 55s, a little bit off the qualifying pace as we expected. But O'Brien, a veteran driver in these cars, although just getting a full-time ride in the series this season, as we got another accident. O'Brien cuts into somebody. It looks like that was Green Gaming. Green Gaming was stuck in the bus stop. O'Brien clipped him going by, and with that, he's got some wing damage. There were 2 cars around. One of them was Green Gaming. See if I can spot the other one. Green Gaming might have gotten around in reaction to the first guy around, but O'Brien came up through and caught him, and he has lost that left wing. Now, here's the interesting thing. Is he going to come right into the pits? Is he going to try to nurse it to get into the pit window? It looks to me like he's coming into the pits. And he is. O'Brien from the lead coming down onto the pit lane. I'm going to believe that might be CMC who is involved in that too, as he's coming back down. That is tough luck for him. CMC running in 5th place. He qualified in 5th. Another good qualifying run. You want to see him close it. And right there, he's going to have to come in. We have another rash of cars hitting the pit lane, and that's going to put McToasty out in front. Our pole sitter has stayed back out of the trouble so far and has moved up to 1st place. As right there, Jeff's going side by side with somebody. You know, you want to, and it looks like Jeff's making his pit stop right about the halfway point. He's going to throw 4 tires on there and get back out. You'll see how much gap he loses. He was about 20 seconds back when he came in. He'll go a lap down likely on the cycle of pit stops. Looks like Jeff stalled the car on his way out of the pit box. He got it going and now is busy rolling. McToasty as well has hit the pit lane and not showing us to McToasty. Let's go on to the chase cam. There he is as he rolls in to his box. Should be routine service here. This guy's obviously on a 1-stop halfway strategy. We'll see where Jeff comes out, whether they gain or lose on the cycle of pit stops here. Looks like he easily maintains his lead here. Matter of fact, he's come out about 26 seconds up, so he gained about 5 or 6 seconds on that pit stop, on that outlap. Must have been a slow outlap for My Name is Jeff. But now, with that cycle of pit stops, there are 3 cars on the lead lap. Muttley also on the lead lap there in 3rd at 40 seconds back. And now it really comes down to the separation they have. It comes down to staying out of trouble and pace. You're looking at just past halfway, we run 25 laps. If My Name is Jeff can run a second faster for 25 laps, he has a shot at getting up there. But really it comes down to who loses 5, 10, 15 seconds. 5, 10, 15 seconds making a mistake. As we've got battles for position now, it looks like O'Brien just passed Green Gaming to move back up into 4th, and O'Brien looking to move himself up in the point standings after securing a full-time ride. My Name is Jeff has moved up a little bit. He's cut that gap down to 21 seconds as we've got just over 15 minutes to go, which puts us in a position to see what, 17, 18 laps maybe a little more than that. but he is slowly knocking him back. We'll see what McTosty's lap time is here coming by this time. We asked for a status update on Smack. I believe he is back here running in 7th place. He's running about 4 laps down right now. He's been in for repairs a couple of times. That being said, solid debut. Started 8th in his IndyCar debut. He's running 7th right now, and he's got one shoe right on him as they are racing for position. And that is our closest battle right now, so let's stick with that. As Smack's got the veteran driver one shoe right behind him in 8th place. They're moving up with O'Brien falling in the order. As with 8 minutes to go, we'll go back, run through. Smack Davis hitting the pits. Smack is on the pit lane, so that's going to give up 7th place to one shoe and likely 8th place to Survivor as well. One shoe, however, hitting the pit lane as well. I'm wondering if these are the two guys that got into each other. Maybe it was on the move. Muttley hitting the pit lane from 3rd place in the 22 Menards car. I would say that might be for fuel considering how early he pitted, but he's missing a rear wing. Green Gaming is coming through turn 10 right now. He's that white dot on your screen on the right there. And I think he's going to pass. He is going to pass Muttley and take over 3rd place. So Champagne, again, might be in the works for Green Gaming if he can keep that car underneath. And we'll see if Muttley's got anything for him in this last 6.5 minutes. All right, the clock is out. And it looks like it's going to be McTosty's day. He will be getting his first career Flux Motorsport IndyCar Championship race win in the inaugural season. So we'll put his name in the records book for the first time. Yeah, Cat Guy, 3 wins in 4 races this season, but today is going to be the day for McTosty as McTosty brings home the Watkins Glen IndyCar Championship Round 6 for Flux Motorsport. That is your final results here at the Flux Motorsport 2021 Season 1 IndyCar Championship Round 6 at Watkins Glen. 47 laps on the board for our race winner. McTosty had a fantastic race, ran a nearly flawless run, and picks up the win. He will open that bottle of champagne at the center top step of the podium. A Yeoman's Drive coming in second in the Ray Hall Honda for My Name is Jeff. He started back in 9th, I believe, drove it all the way up to 2nd, finished the only other car on the lead lap. Green Gaiman had his adventures today, but they were less catastrophic than others. He finishes 2 laps down, but ends up in 3rd place. He will share in the spray on the podium, his 2nd podium finish of the season after Long Beach, and will remain 2nd in the point standings. Muttley having a solid drive from mid-pack as ultimately he had a shot here as well. He came out after the cycle of pit stops with the leaders, 40 seconds back. He managed to hang on to it. He had his own troubles, but got in and out, brings it home in 4th. That is, I believe, his 3rd top 5 finish of the season. So a solid run for him. Jiggly Jello brings it home in 5th, also 3 laps down. He had some good pace during the race and worked through his problems. That rounds out our top 5. In his debut race, Smack Davis takes that Hydroxy Cut number 11 Honda to 6th place. He qualified 7th, started 8th with the grid penalty, brings it home in 6th. An excellent debut from Smack. Survivor brings home the DHL Honda in 7th place after a comeback drive. One shoe got into that trouble in turn 1. He's going to bring it home in 8th place. Dale the Whale started in 4th, got into his own trouble here today. He finishes several laps down in 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is O'Brien, who was leading the race very comfortably early on until he got into that incident in the bus stop. 11th will be Harry W., bringing it home 6 laps down. He had some penalties on the board as well. 12th place is your points leader, Cat Guy. 3 wins on the season, but today was not his day. He banged that car up pretty good and had to limp it home in 12th place. He will lose a significant amount of ground in the championship, but maintains his point lead over Green Gaming. 13th and final finisher, Mark C. had a very tough day in that 83 car and brings it home 13th. So that's going to wrap it up for us here at Watkins Glen International Raceway. We will be signing off here for Flux Motorsport TV. This is Carlin Hicks telling you good night from Watkins Glen.